Hello, everyone out there. Hi, guys. I'm having a bit of problems. I've been scheduling my mid-month readings and lives, but it just seems that I cannot go live on what I've posted. So I had to just really do this. I'm really, really happy that now I'm live because these are the mid-month divine downloads for April. And I just want to say very sorry. I'm just having a lot of trouble when it comes to YouTube and how to start everything up and how to connect. But I'm going to try and do my best. So I'm just going to give you guys a few minutes for whoever is joining me. And finally, yay, I'm alive. Let me first give my gratitude to all the new subscribers. And not only that, also for the people that have bought my extended readings for April. I'm totally shocked, really. Very surprised, but totally shocked how everything is growing for me. I really didn't expect that, you guys, but I'm very happy and very grateful. Thank you for all of your patience, especially when it comes to starting up my YouTube channel, seeing how things work. So I'm really, really trying to find the way my best. Also uploading new videos, especially for this moment. We need a lot of support and love out there. So just going to let people get in, for people who are watching, who are joining me for this live, and for others, you will see it, of course. Oh, hi, Raquel. I'm happy I could finally go live because I was so worried. So I just quickly added this up. So for anyone else who's there, I'm just going to put a bit of music, also meditation music for me on my side. So whoever has joined me, thank you very much. Really, I really truly appreciate it. So let me just see if I can find something on, and then we're going to start. So I'm going to do it a bit different. I think I should change it up a bit. We're going to start with fire signs. So I basically do the readings, how my guides actually show me. Okay. And then after that, fire signs, we're going to do air signs. So this is just a short check-in, no clarifications. Then after that, we're going to do earth signs. Okay, guys? So that's good. So fire, air, earth, and then we're going to end up with water signs. If you'd like a personal reading later on when I upload this video, you just check in the information. I will post my business email. So that's if you want a personal reading, and I'll explain the different ways that I give personal readings. If you also want to find out how I work currently spiritual sites, Parafisi, that's for the Dutch customers, and Psychic World. So just check out my reviews, you guys, and then you'll just know how it works. I basically just tune into your energy, any questions you ask. So we'll just see what happens, okay? For moments that my connection gets unstable, you guys, just don't worry, okay? Because you can also recheck the video. So let's just put on some meditation music from my side, just giving people a chance to get in, because it officially actually starts at 8:30. So you still got 5 minutes. So other people that are joining, welcome. You can also talk to each other. That's why the chat is here. And I'm just going to put on some music, and then we're going to start with fire signs. So remember, divine downloads is more about the energies. And I know currently all the energies are getting mixed up for a lot of us, because at the moment, a lot of things are standing still, and it's for all of us to be more aware, and especially for the souls, people. I might mention more souls than people, then you guys know that, to actually work on their inner growth, and to actually also catch up with the rest of us in this current moment. Okay, and after I give the reading, well, we can also just chat up, get to know each other, because I would love to get to know my subscribers more. It would be truly appreciated, it would be truly nice. So Anyway, guys, what do you think? Shall I wait 4 more minutes or shall I just start off with the reading? People there waiting. I'll just tell you which cards I'm going to use for this current reading. I always change up how I do my spreads. It's just the way I work. Okay, I've got here the secret messages from the animal world. Just see if I can put it over there. And then I've got these beautiful ones. Don't worry, if you see it in Dutch, I'll translate it in English. I've got lessons for the soul. Okay, you can just see that. It's good. And of course, the beautiful Keepers of the Light Oracle cards from Carl Gray. I'll be using those. Okay. Just have to see about the lighting. I'll just be putting them up so you guys can see them. Try to put it more near so you don't see that glaze on the cards. Okay, so let me start shuffling the cards. And this is reading for the fire signs. I'm just going to start off because there's only 2 people in here. Okay. Secret messages for the upcoming period. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to use those 3. 2 lessons for the soul cards. I'm going to place it over here. Okay. I will show you the cards one by one before I start. And these are beautiful cards. Very difficult to shuffle, but I'll just use 2 of these to end off. 1. Ooh. Okay, so there we go, you guys. Okay, for the fire signs, you have Gaia, Earth connection. This is beautiful. Meditate, connect with Earth. I know not everybody has nature nearby. If you have a garden, you can do it outside. If you have a balcony, even if it's to breathe the air, don't worry, I'll translate what this means. The next one is Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. So that's good. Next one, Dharma unfolding. Soul cards, have faith. Make what sleeps awake. So you have some hidden talents inside that have to reawake. Then we have the tree frog. This is beautiful. Soul music, meditation, creation, and rebirth. So this is very good. And then we have the earth, your physical body, grounding, forming, and cultivating. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to start with the first 3 cards. And what is it telling me? We had Gaia, Earth connection. That is, be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth, stay grounded. Second one I showed you is Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection are increased. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on your path. Take one step, time to happiness. What is this telling me? A lot of you fire signs are really going through deep awakenings. And what I mean by really deep awakenings is very fast transformations. It seems that the energy is transforming very fast. As we had the first card, Earth Connection Gaia, Mother Earth can help you in this current period. To get a bit more stability, to find a bit more clarity, use the elements of nature. And what I mean by the elements of nature, even if it means just to breathe fresh air, to do breathing exercises in this current moment. If you have nature nearby or you have a garden, just to ground your feet on the ground, connect with earth. This is going to help you, especially in the moments that you feel unstable, that you feel things are feeling like they're changing rapidly. You're feeling insecurities. I do feel a lot of you fire signs. You also feel what is happening around you, how the earth is changing, the insecurity of other people, unstableness. So for many of you, there's a big group of you that are light workers that are really going through this big transformation. And that is what is needed for the new world. So that is very good. A lot of obstacles are being removed. Some of you will not be aware of it in this current time, especially in stillness, but others of you are noticing little changes. If it's the people in your environment, if it's like at your workspace, for those of you that are working in this current moment, you're finding you're getting more customers. You're finding that certain projects are still going okay, even though time is standing still for many of us. For others, yes, it's difficult, especially in these times. You might think, like, you know what? A door has closed. My job has ended. What am I going to do in this current period? New doors are going to open. During this period, in many sections, different areas of work, there are a lot of people needed to rebuild so the new world can be stronger and things can be balanced. So, yes, that's what a lot of you fire signs are going through. Okay. And many of you are realizing that you're on your path. You're making decisions where it comes to distance, step back, um, clear out your energy field, keep certain people with you on your path, and other people. This moment, earth signs, you're really going through deep awakenings. Okay, you're really noticing what is good for you and what is not good for you. For some of you, your body is changing. So different ways of food that you used to eat in the past, you can't eat anymore. So you're really cleansing. A tip that I can give you when it can help you to cleansing your energy is a lot of you have to clean your body of a lot of toxins that are not good for you. And eating, of course, food that your body requires. That is very important. Then we go to the next two cards. This is very important. It talks about your soul. The divine is telling you have faith. Even with many changes that are happening now, try to have faith. Just remember, as I said, you're walking. You see, this person's opening a new door and walking down the stairs. To me, it shows for many of you, you're opening the door to your soul. It's very positive. And the other card is telling you there are certain hidden talents you have inside that are sleeping, that you have to awake in this current period. So a lot of you are being aware of your hidden talents. So that is very beautiful. That is really beautiful what your fire signs are doing in this current moment. So we have the last two cards. It's beautiful. The tree frog, soul song, beautiful. Meditation. This is what you really need. Um, being reborn, your new self, transformating, changing, and everything. You're finding the meaning of how things work in life. What is important, because at the standstill, we're learning more about creation. How do things work? How does the new world going to work? How are you going to fit in the new world? What are you going to do? For many of you, I still feel that you have dreams. You want to manifestate, you want to grow, you want to build things. But now it feels that a lot of things are at a standstill, and you're wondering, like, okay, when can things pick up again? Since a lot of things are at a stillness. The divine will show you the way, and you will rebuild things. For some of you, it will go at a very fast pace after this period that we have to really work on ourselves, develop our new tools, and to move forward. And for others of you, yes, it will take a bit more time. But as we saw in the soul card, have patience, because not everything is fully aware on your path. Divine is going to show you more pieces of the puzzle. And what is beautiful is you have to look after your physical body. That is very important. We saw even the messages then when it comes to food, what you put in, breathing a lot of fresh air. If you have nature nearby, ground yourself. If you don't, even just sit in your garden, put your feet on the ground. That is what is needed in this upcoming period for many of you. Fire to earth signs, but it's the earth card. So grounding yourself, shaping what needs to be shaped, dreams, writing out plans, visions. For many of you, I do feel you're like entrepreneurs. You eventually do want to start for yourselves. Others of you already started for yourselves, but now everything at a standstill. You're actually asking yourself, is it wise that I did this? Because when you see here earth, look at the rock, but look at the fire that is inside. It seems like the pieces of the rock, and that's what I feel for you guys, are breaking off, and the fire just wants to open, just to explode open, to come forward, to have that balance, to be more grounded. So this is very beautiful, you guys. Really, really beautiful. As I can see, I have the numbers 4 and 1 is 5. So that means change, transformation. That's good. Number 1 is, of course, connecting with the divine God, universe, whatever you believe in. A lot of you guys are working on that. A 4 is strengthening your communication with your guides. So remember, try every day before you wake up, do 5 affirmations with what you need help with, because the divine is here for you, even in time of stillness. Remember that, okay? And the other card, the same, the number 1. And 0 means new beginnings. New beginnings are happening as you guys are transforming, as you guys are moving forward. So that is very good to know, earth signs. These are the few messages that I have for you when it comes to the mid-month reading, okay? And let's go. Let's go to air signs. Air signs, I'm going to timestamp at 17:05. We're going to see what messages there are for you signs in this upcoming period. Just remember, time is fluent. Take these first. Okay, everybody has a different timeline, so not all things are going to happen at the same time. So let's see. Let's shuffle these cards. Let's see what signs we can get from you guys. Okay, beautiful. Intervention and purpose. Beautiful for air signs. Lady Venus, downloads and understandings. Many things are changing for us. Hope, acceptance. This is beautiful. Then I'll do 2 lessons of the soul cards. What does your soul need in this upcoming period? What does your soul need to get where you are? Make a plan. Very good. Make your plans, even though we're in the moment of silence. Laugh at your demons. I always like this card because this card is very good. That is basically confronting your demons. You know, some of you are still going for. Let me just show the cards that I've got, and then I'll go further in the reading. Okay? You have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Okay, this is what a lot of you guys are aware of, and this is what a lot of you guys are acknowledging. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. A lot of downloads, understanding that you're on your path, what for many of you your soul purpose is. And you guys, soul purpose doesn't mean that you become a spiritual teacher or you do whatever. Everybody has a different soul purpose. So it means you can also be a manager in a different company, as I say, as an accountant or whatever. But you're just a teacher, you're inspiring other people, because deep down, everybody is spiritual. Everybody has different talents. Everybody has different soul purposes in this life, okay? Then you have hope, love, and acceptance. This is beautiful. So I'll just translate this one. Then the next one, lessons of the soul. Make a plan, okay? So a lot of you that wanting to make plans to like move homes, I do feel for many of you to move to other countries. If it comes to working for yourself, moving a new job, actually basically just opening new doors. Because you can see, look, love, opportunity, you know, different kinds of things you can do, move homes, laugh at your demons. This is a strange card. I even laughed about this. This is a good one because a lot of you are confronting your demons, working on the dark night of the soul to bring you forward. That's good. Then we have the last 2 cards. That's the lizard. And that's dreams, your visions, your wisdom, and hidden gifts. It's time that it's coming out, especially for many of you in this period of silence, because now you have the time and the space. Then we have, this is beautiful. This is like a deer, but I don't know how to translate it in Dutch from English. This is about movement. You know what you want, being creative, And what is also beautiful is actually being persistent. That's really good. Okay, let's start off with your reading, air signs. Intervention and purpose was the first card. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. This is where you guys are moving into. Many of you have found out that you've been through a lot of struggles in life. Things wouldn't move forward, and you're finally finding out in this moment that you can really put the pieces of your puzzle together. You know that your soul is telling you to move forward. Hi, Angela. Welcome. Welcome to the reading. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you. So that is really good for you guys at this current moment. Second card, I showed you Lady Venus. Downloads and understandings. You guys are getting a lot of downloads. Actually, all of us are getting a lot of downloads in this current period because a lot of us are going to have to change new directions. All of us, even including me, how I do my readings, how I help people, how I assist people. The divine is reorganizing all of us, showing us what our soul purpose is, how we can move forward, and what is good for us. So it is quite challenging because the truth is being revealed when it comes to downloads. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So it's not very easy because in the 3D world, just our outside world, we feel we're at a standstill. We don't see things changing. But in the 5D, we get downloads, dreams. We know changes happening in this current period, and we know there are more changes to come. So this is what you guys are understanding, air signs. And then you had the third card, remember, hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So I'm just going to show the three cards again for the people that have come later on. Sorry, guys, for my lighting. I'm hoping to get more subscribers than I can do it through webcam. So this is beautiful. So this is basically showing me that many of you are going to change a new direction. You're going to change your jobs. You're going to change your lifestyle. You're going to really change everything. A lot of you guys are going to take actually big risks because you know that you're being called, that God, the divine, is showing you what is good for you, what is good on your soul journey, what changes you need to make in this upcoming period. But remember, you all have free will and everyone has a different timeline, you guys. That is the reason why when I get my downloads, I don't talk about time. I try to translate the energy because for everybody it is different. It's not all the same. But air signs, you guys are really knowing what your purpose is. You're knowing how to move forward. You know what to do. For many of you, it's going to be at a very fast and rapid pace because you're actually needed to move forward in a fast and rapid pace in your life. For many of you, not all of you. For some of you, yes, it's overwhelming because the downloads you're receiving and trying to understand, it feels weird because then you have pieces in the puzzles in your dreams, but you don't fully understand what the divine is telling you. So most of you are getting indirect signs. You do want clear signs and you do want clear visions, clear answers from the divine, but it's not all time yet to receive everything. But they're slowly showing you. They're showing you what is needed and what it needs to change. So we're going to go to the next two cards. Remember, for your soul cards, it's make a plan for many of you. Changes. Some of you moving home, others of you moving jobs. And also for big majority of you, actually trying to see if you can also work for yourself and work for other companies, doing 50-50, especially in the time and moment that in the new world, everything starts up. You're realizing this, you're feeling this. And this card, as I said, this is a very funny card. The first time I saw it, I thought to myself, laugh at your demons? This is good. Means that for some of you that are in the dark night of the soul, and that means you are fighting your inner demons, you're fighting your fears, you want to go past what not serves you, letting go old tools, going through your blockages, you are getting the strength to do so you can move forward, so you can find peace, and so you can find balance. This is what you guys are really understanding. So this is a very good period for all of you. going to help you grow. It's going to help you become stronger and develop. Doesn't matter, because once we come out of this period, we're going to go in a different energy flow that it's going to feel more faster. And then it's just basically like you're just going to jump in, you're going to dive in when it comes to making your plans, when it comes to moving forward. So the last two cards for the air signs, we have the lizards, dreams. You see, as I said, a lot of downloads, you're having dreams, visions, inner wisdom that is coming out of your system. So you can use it in the outer world to balance yourself, but also to bring abundance. Abundance comes in many forms. That means financial stability, a home where you feel comfortable with, but even exploring new ways in your life. Hi, Sharif. Oh, thank you very much for joining me. Yes, I had to do it different. I couldn't go live with the other ones I put up, but I'm very happy you could join me. So good. And whatever you missed, don't worry, you can see it. Yeah, when I upload the video. Hidden talents. So this is good. So many of you, you have the visions, you have the dreams, you have the sights, you know what you want. A lot of things are unfolding for you guys, a lot of hidden talents. I've really noticed it because let me just even be honest. I'm entirely grateful, even the beautiful souls that I'm meeting on the spiritual sites that I work on, that I have been working on for a while. Truly grateful, so much that I'm even learning. Even it's helping me develop my hidden talents that I have inside as a spiritual coach, spiritual healer. So this is what's going to happen for a lot of you air signs. So we have the number one. So remember, that's good. That's really connecting yourself more with God, the divine. So this is really, really, really good. So then the last card. Okay, that's beautiful. Being inventive, making new rules, making new changes. Beautiful. Movement. Don't stand still, move. And I know in this period it's difficult because the divine does push us to stand still, to really work on ourselves, to meditate. But it doesn't mean that all your dreams have to be put on hold. You can make that plan, you can write it out on paper. Because remember, whatever you do, you vibrate out to the universe. If you write something down, the universe will feel the energy of your message. If you say something to someone or you just speak out to the universe will catch that vibration. So say like if when I pray every morning, meditate every morning, even before I do my work, I ask the divine, to me, the divine is God and my guides, to guide me, to help me, to assist any beautiful souls that come on my path, for me to learn from them. And hopefully, I can give them also some tools so they can learn from me. So I ask everything in energy, I ask for abundance. So you can do this for yourself. This is also a way to work with the divine, because the divine, let me be honest, guys, works with energy, does not work with time, does not work with money. And actually, as we're transforming from the old world to the new world, the divine is trying to prepare us to work in different ways, to be aware of our energy, to transform, work with that, vibrate it outwards, so that the divine can also hear and assist you further. So remember, all of us have guides. If there are angels, if you believe in angels, even ancestors from past lives, all of that, all of us have that. And especially now, because the doors have opened even much more, especially from the 5th D world, so we can get more assistance and we can get more help. So we can move forward, develop and grow and stay on our soul path. So that is really beautiful. So this one is beautiful. Movement. Yes. Know what you want. Know what is good for you. This is for many of you earth signs, and this is what you guys are doing. So believe in your dreams. Don't give up. Don't let other people discourage you, especially in this time, as a lot of people are worried, like, can we rebuild? And that is understandable, you guys, because To be honest, as a coach, I do have a double feeling. I do feel my downloads from the divine, that we're growing, that we can be more connected, feel more love, can be there for each other, heal each other. But then there's another side, the sadness, especially for the families that are going through a hard time, or that have lost members to the virus. And I know it's not easy. So it's like we're all at a crossroad at this moment. But what is important is that we support each other, send a lot of love and light, and be there for each other, because together we can really heal the world. That's good to hear, Sharif. Don't worry for you. And I know, just want to tell you guys, Sharif is a beautiful soul, really. And we've been speaking for a while. Sometimes I know I'm very busy, but his energy is really good, also very strong. Also, a beautiful soul that's also going to help, especially the collective in this world. So, this is basically the reading for the air signs. It is a very powerful, very strong reading, a lot of downloads, a lot of vibrations. So, you guys, I just hope that it can do something with you. So, I have a lot of ones, so that's good. So, it's really strengthening your connection with the divine. I have the number 4 again, that's strengthening your communications with your guides and your angels. So, that's very important. So, this is really good, you guys. Really, really good. Okay. If you hear sounds outside, I'm very sorry. There's a lot of people going with the motorbikes. It's lovely weather, so a lot of people may pass by, so you might hear a bit of noise. Okay, next. This is 3240. Earth signs. Do we have any earth signs out there? See if we have any earth signs out there. Then we're going to shuffle the cards. And then we're going to go to the earth signs. Let's see, divine, what messages do we have for the earth signs for this upcoming bit of energy? What is important for the earth signs? What do they need to know? Oh, beautiful. They're already falling out. Vatican. Master Jesus, forgiveness. This is beautiful. And Green Tarot, supreme protection. Then we're going to have 2 cards, lessons for the soul. Let's see what this can say. Okay, take a step back. I'm going to take this one. And then last, the secret messages of the animals. So this is also beautiful, you guys. I will show the cards before I start the reading. Okay. So for the earth signs, we have Paul the Vatican, experiencing grace, share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So this is also very beautiful. Second one is Master Jesus, forgiveness. Letting go of your past, people that don't understand you, that don't understand how you see things, different visions. I'll get into the reading later. Green Tara, supreme protection. So you're being protected, even though it might not feel so. Take a step back, resting, recharging in this current period. So a lot of you earth signs are overworking. You need to find a moment to take your peace, to take that extra rest. And I know you guys, not everybody can do that because everybody has a different situation in life and working hours. But just try to, even if it means that you have to meditate, shine your light. Many of you are hiding away behind the curtain, but it's time to show your true self and to not be afraid what the world thinks of you. That's beautiful. And then we have the salmon. That's beautiful. Belief. Okay. independence, change. These are all things you have to do. And that inner knowing that you have, the salmon. It's beautiful, you guys. It's number 5, change. And then we have the squirrel. You have to be inventive. Be aware of everything around you, people around you, energy, and prepare and busyness. Okay. So we had the first card, that's Paul Vatican, experiencing grace. So share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspirations and love are coming to you. What I feel when I have this card is just basically showing me that a lot of you earth signs have been through a very hard period, especially in your life. You've been through ups and downs. For the group that I'm really feeling this, you felt like there were certain opportunities in your life when it came to jobs, to bosses didn't understand you, people weren't supporting you from your family and your environment. But the divine is telling you, be graceful in any situation, stay graceful, believe, because you do have the talents, you do have the gifts. Don't be too afraid of sharing your gifts. And it doesn't mean share all your ideas when it comes to business sense so somebody else can share it. But God is just asking you to be graceful in life, to be loving. If others are not loving to you, be loving towards yourself. Okay. And once you have that connection with God, the universe, divine, whatever you believe in, you will always feel that love. So that's what the message is, experiencing grace. In any moment, experience grace. People that don't understand you, that might be hurtful, that might reject you or tell you your visions just are not clear, don't listen to them. Be graceful, because that's when you have the second card, Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. You just have to open up, surrender to the divine. Let the divine help you in any kind of situation, help you in any moment. Okay? This is what the divine wants to do, to help you to go through a deeper healing. Many of you need this, because I do feel for big majority of you, you've been wronged in the past, not only by friends, family, but also by bosses. You had certain ideas. Forgive them, because once you forgive them, you release those blockages, because nobody can stop you. Remember, your gifts are your talents. Nobody can manifestate from your gifts and your talents. They cannot move forward because it's yours and only yours, given by the divine. You're being very protected at this moment. You have Green Tara. You're protected. Okay? Move beyond limitations, trusts, and cords being cut. And what I mean by cords are being cut is that only the divine can cut a cord between you or a different person who's not good for you. So remember that, guys. I do not advise my customers, and that's what I tell my customers many times. If you're connected with somebody, you have a soul connection, do not try any meditation to cut the cord or whatever, because it can backfire. If the divine feels that a certain person is not good in your life, even though you have a deep connection, the divine will solve that connection. So remember that it's the divine, because the divine puts souls together and puts connections together. So remember that, you guys. So earth signs, what you have to do, what is very important for many of you have to take a step back. A lot of you are overworking and not working on yourselves, not fully focusing on your inner growth. But that is truly required in this current moment, that you do that. And this is actually the best time to do it, because a lot of things are standing still around us. And this time that we have, it will seem very long for us, because we were living in a moment that the world is changing rapidly, so we don't have much time. But to be honest, when it comes to divine, it's actually in a very short period, like a light year, for us to do this transformation and transition. Show your light. I do feel for some of you, yes, you're light workers out there, and you've been having dreams and visions, but it hasn't been fully accepted when it comes to your family and certain surroundings. But it's time to show your true self, not to be scared of what others think. And ask yourself, if people around you in your environment can't accept you as you are those people actually good for you? Are those the people that you want around you? Really, truly ask yourself that question. It is time to be yourself. It's time to let down the mask, be yourself, and show the world who you truly are. And then the last two cards, this is beautiful. We have the number 5, change, transformation. That's good. Believe in yourself. A lot of you are finding independence, standing on your own feet, letting go of codependency. Some of you, yes, you've had that in the past. You relied on others to tell what to do. For some of you, yes, it's been family, it's been parents showing you what's the best way for you. But can I be truly honest? Only the divine can show you, can give you lessons, can give you messages, what your path is. Everybody has a different path. You will not follow the same path as your parents. You will follow a different path, as everybody on this earth has a different soul purpose. So it's very important to believe in what the divine wants to show you, to help you, assist you to grow, to form. Change is happening and more independence. So that is good. Independence, like changing your job, maybe starting working for yourself slowly so you can start building things up, so you can expand more when we fully transform to the new world. So that is very beautiful. And then we have the last card, and that is the squirrel. Okay, be inventive, but also be very aware the people around you. Don't fully tell your ideas, just show it to the world, just surprise people. That's actually a message for all of you signs. Surprise other people out there. Just don't tell people what you're doing, but just surprise. Making preparations, what is needed. Some of you are going to move homes, move to new places, which is going to be more fulfilling, new jobs. For others of you, you're going to try and want to try new projects. So basically, fully changing everything, the way you thought, your beliefs, just finding your balance and your stability. And it actually says being busy. Look how beautiful that is. That's amazing. Okay, so this is very good. We were saying before, it's more connection with your angels, divines. This is very important, you guys. I'm having a lot of number 5s, number 4s. This is good. Number 3s too. So these are beautiful messages. These are really beautiful messages. So I hope that helped you, Earth signs. Let me just take a sip of water, you guys, because I feel my throat is very dry during the readings of Earth signs. Okay, so how is everybody doing out there? Are you enjoying the lives? Let's see. And then I'm going to end the reading with the water signs. Everybody seems to be so quiet. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank you very much, Angela. I'm hoping to get at least 1,000 subscribers, then I can do it with my video. Or otherwise, I have to see if I can do it with Instagram. Then it can be more clearer. Okay, so I'm going to end with the water signs. So if there are any water signs out there. Hi, welcome, Natalie. We're going to see. Okay, so remember, every time I might do my spreads different. Sometimes I use cards, sometimes I don't use cards. So it depends. Okay, so let's start off with the water signs. These are just messages for you, okay, for the upcoming period. Already got 2 out. This is beautiful. Psychic insight, soul flame. Ooh, beautiful soul connections, divine healing. That's good. So remember, guys, please, during this period, try to keep on cleaning your energy or cleansing your energy, protecting your energy, because I know a lot is open out there, especially when you go outside. So try to do that in the upcoming period. Okay, so this is beautiful. This is also a very spiritual growth healing. Actually, all of us are going through awakenings at the moment. Okay, so let's start off with the water signs. We have the first one, and this is one of my favorite cards. This is Odin, Psychic Insight. Okay, developing your psychic abilities. This is the upcoming period. So this is really beautiful. Water signs, you're really going to go into deeper layers of growth. Ratna, soul flame. Ooh, that is also very wonderful. Then the next one is divine healing. A lot of you are going through this. We have Hilarion, divine healing. It's beautiful. Lessons for the soul. Look for hidden treasures. So that means many of you are going to go within and find out new talents to help you in this upcoming period. So that is good. Be creative. And then the last one we have, oh, this is beautiful. The orangutan, smile, curiousness, patience, and game. This speaks to me more of the inner child, but I'll get that to the reading. And the last one, this is quite curious, shark. Okay, your perspective, focus, fears, and actions to take. So we'll see what messages we get there. Okay, the first three cards that I showed you, we have, of course, Odin's Psychic Insight. So your third eye is opening. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. That's what many of you are going to be doing in this upcoming period. Your psychic abilities are going to strengthen. The divine is going to help you with this. And it's going to show you many hidden messages, many secrets. Spiritual coach. Or even using your talents and tools in the job that you have to help people grow, develop spiritually. Teaching, managing. This is what I strongly feel. And this is going to bring a lot of answers, a lot of things that you might not have thought that were clear in the past. But now, since all the doors are opened, you're going to find that clarity. You're going to find your balance, your foundation, and you're going to really realize what your soul purpose is, what you need to do, how are you going to grow. So this is beautiful because when your third eye is open, you can actually receive a lot of downloads, really filter also through the energies. It's like you have an intuition, a sixth sense. It's like if you think something will happen and eventually it will happen, then you're like, okay, that's the inner knowing that I have. So what I strongly feel for many of you, your inner knowing is even going to get more stronger. This is what you're going to feel, and this is how you're going to move forward. The next one is rediscover a lost part of yourself. That's beautiful. Experience relationship harmony and healing. That really means going within, discovering a part that you didn't know about yourself. It's really going to push this group out of your comfort zone to explore, to acknowledge, to actually do something that you wouldn't do in the past. You're really going to go out your comfort zone. You're going to test the waters and you're going to think like, is this good for me? So that basically means changing old beliefs, old ways, old systems, breaking that all down and letting your soul fully connect with the divine. So it's just basically like feeling that fire, that passion, that flame, and that's going to help you to find more abundance and stability in this upcoming period. So this is really good, you guys. And then the next one is divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Okay. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So a lot of you guys are light bearer. Okay. And yes, there's times that you guys might feel very overwhelmed, but your sensitivity is one of your strongest tools that the divine has given you. And the divine is showing you in this upcoming period, you're like a spiritual teacher for others. So don't fully like cut off other people around you in your surroundings, but just take a step back when you feel a bit overwhelmed or you feel that somebody else is really sucking your energy dry. Just be more aware, make more boundaries. So, this is what the divine is telling you guys, water signs. Just filter the people that you feel like, okay, it's equal give and take, it's no problem. I can spend more time with them. When it comes to other people that are really sucking your energy dry, be a bit more aware. I mean, even try to make it aware to the other person because not everybody knows that they do this. Some people that just come to you with their problems and their sad stories and they want to stay in that area that, they feel helpless, they feel the victim. Just kind of talk to them and understand with them, like, yeah, why are you feeling this way? Why have you always felt so stuck? I mean, what is the reason? Do you understand what you're doing? Some of us are not aware of that. So this is what the divine is saying. When it gets too much, pull your energy back, retreat, recharge, and even tell other people. Are you aware of what is happening? Because many people, when they're in low vibration, they don't really see that. They just probably will see you as a person that, oh, you recharge easily, so it doesn't matter if they take a bit more of your energy. Hi, Ellen. Welcome. So, yeah, those things can happen. But if you're more aware of how you give your energy, then you realize. That's why I advise everyone who's in contact with me, always give 80% of your energy to yourself and only 20 for others. Because in your own energy, those are your manifestations. If you give too much of your love and energy to others, how can you manifest what you want to bring out to the world? How can you find your balance and your foundation? Okay, guys? So, lessons of the soul. Look for hidden treasures. This is your time, water signs, to look for hidden treasures. And the best hidden treasures you have are in your energy field. And especially to your heart. Open your doors, heal what needs to be healed. Find those talents that you have. For many of you, I do feel you know what it is, but you're a bit scared to show it and to express it to the outer world because not everything will be accepted um, from the outer world. Especially when you have an intuition, a sixth sense, people always like to see what they touch because they're used to that. When we were children, we always followed our intuition, we always followed our sixth sense because it's natural. But when we grow up and become adults, we change and we transform to the outer world. So we actually go on automatic pilot. But this is what the divine is saying. Step back from automatic pilot, strengthen your intuition, and you will find those hidden treasures, those hidden tools to help you to move forward. So that is good. Be creative, especially in this upcoming period. You are giving more time, especially now at a standstill, to find out new things that you can do, things that you thought maybe you couldn't in the past. This is your time. The divine is giving you a chance, a choice. You don't need to move only straight forward. You can go left, you can go right, you can take any route you want and still stay on your path to move forward. So remember, for you water signs, a strong message that I'm feeling the divine is saying, not everything is black and white. Okay? You can always work to the end result, but at moments you can always take a side road, to go to the ending, to your destination you need. So the next one, this is beautiful. Have the number 4 again, connections with angels. So the orang utang, smile, curiosity, patience, and game. This shows me that it has to do with your inner child, playfulness that you have, I know it is not easy, especially in this period, you guys, because we are going through a lot. But still, the divine is saying, look within. Your inner child needs healing. You need to go back to the core, to where you started, the beginning of your life. Have the beautiful feelings, the experiences, your childhood memories. And yes, for some of you, maybe you didn't have a good childhood, but there's always moments in life where you were very happy, where you felt like you were so connected, you really felt the love. If it's a memory with a family member, a grandmother, or you have a sibling, whatever it is, think of that moment, especially in the moments that you feel that you're alone or you don't feel understood. Go back, have that playful energy, because this will help you in the upcoming period to move forward, to find that balance. Beautiful, you guys. Thank you very much, guys, for liking the video. The more likes I get, the more my videos can reach more people out there. The last card, this is also a good one, but this is also a very challenging one for some of you guys, because it talks about perception of how you see the outside world, how you see yourself, focusing, fear, and handling things. Okay. So what I do feel is that the divine is showing you that you have to totally change your perspective with many things about life, about your inner world, about your outside world. Okay. You have to conquer your fear. That is most important, especially in this period. And focus on the things that you want to develop, that you want to manifestate, that you want to grow. Because there's going to come a moment, and this is going to be a new shift of energy, where you have to make choices, where you have to make movements more faster than you did in the old world before we came to a standstill. So you're going to be tested. You're going to have to be like the shark. And what does the shark do? Uses its intellect, and when it sees its prey, it has to swiftly move and, of course, catch its prey to move forward. It is survival. So I do feel for many of you, yes, you're still going to have this like survival energy, that you need to move fast, that you need to move forward, that it has to be very rapidly, because you're going to feel like, oh, I only have one chance to do this. I only have one moment to do this. So if I'm going to do it, I have to do it well. So you have to have that focus. And remember, you have to go through your fears. Don't put your fears aside, because they're going to come back again. This I can tell you out of experience, especially when you work on yourself, especially on your spiritual growth. When you learn to go through your fears, and you don't have to go through your fears in one go, you can do it also in steps. Eventually, whatever obstacle you get on your path, you will feel the strength. You will feel that you can handle anything, and then you will move even more faster forward to go to whatever goal you want. And remember, the divine does test you guys. Even though you might think a certain goal is good for you, and the divine wants to show you that there's something more better, just be open, open to receive, and let the to learn. So this is really beautiful, guys. I do feel with the water signs, I have a lot of heat around my head. So when it came to psychic insights that the third eye is opening, I also feel like the crown chakra is like very connected. So I feel a lot of you guys are also being very connected when it comes to the divine and in this current moment. Okay, you guys. So I can spend a bit of time with you guys if you want on the chat before I end, because this is actually the reading. This was actually the kind of like short version mid-month divine downloads. I just want to say very grateful for everybody who joined me. I was worried I couldn't go live again, so just quickly just added it and quickly went live. So I hope you guys enjoyed the readings out there, and whatever resonated for you guys, just take it. Even when it comes to my love and general readings, if there's a title that you feel that, oh, it really catches you, even though it's for a different sign, just take it, because there's a lot of signs out there, a lot of Sagittariuses, a lot of Leos, and not every reading will resonate at a certain time. So I don't know if anybody has any questions. You can ask questions now in the chat. I'm just really curious how you guys thought, because this is actually my third live for the mid-month. I'll just wait to see if anybody wants to say anything. Thank you very much, Sharif. Thank you very much for your support. I know, but to be honest, I think the divine will only give me a certain group of souls to be here. So don't worry, I'm truly appreciated with anyone that's connected. YouTube is new for me, so it will have to grow. My spiritual sites, I've got much more clients because they know me over this. So don't worry, it happens in time. Angela, I appreciated hearing all the sign reading. Oh, that's good, my dear. Thank you very much. I agree with Sheaf. Well, if you guys know anybody else, remember, if you like, share, subscribe. You guys can also help me in letting my channel grow. You can also put the word out to other people who would like to follow me, who are also interested in the same subject, because that's what I do. I also post a lot on Facebook. I've just started an Instagram account, but I have to kind of make it a bit more professional. And also my Instagram account, I'm also getting people who want to help me with that. And he says yes, but seriously, people also. Oh, so don't worry, I've just started this. So I have faith that more beautiful souls like you guys will find my channel and then watch it. Mm. Everybody works different, Sharif, really. But I do agree that I've even also been noticing, I don't want to say too much because I already offend some of my fellow colleagues because not everybody agrees with me starting this YouTube channel and also sharing certain things for free. But I believe when it comes to this work, well, the thing is, I just have to be honest, you guys. This is my full-time job, so yeah, I also have to pay my way. But there will be other things like the meditations I put up. I won't even ask money for that. I do believe certain things I will give for free to others. And yes, certain things, yes, I will ask an honest amount. But yeah, it's a bit difficult because some people do tell me, yeah, you should do everything for free and this and that. But for everybody, it's a different situation. So I'm also a person that, it's better not to judge for others. Okay, I agree with Sharif. Yes, but serious people search. Are some signs naturally stronger than others? It's not are some signs naturally stronger than others. It's just that everybody goes through their own awakenings differently. You see, when I do a personal reading with people, then I can really tap into that person's energy and basically just guide them to see what hidden talents they have, because we are all born spiritual. Okay, we all have different gifts and we all have different roles to play on this earth. And to be honest, in the beginning I was totally against spirituality, especially what I'm doing now. I'm born Catholic, so basically what I learned from church, doing this and the tarot and helping people sustain feeling energy is not the way. But I learned very fast through my guides and my connection with God that spirituality and religion is one. I mean, we all have God in us. And as long as I can help people and I can heal people and I do it in a good way, then yeah, this is the way. These are the gifts that I'm given. Probably eventually through, I don't know, years of experiences and working on myself, because for me, it is a must. I must work on myself because I believe that I can't keep these gifts if I don't work on myself so I can help others. And to help others, yes, I've been through a lot and still going through a lot of things in my life, not even in this life, as in past lives for some of you who believe in it. Well, I've experienced it. So I had to go through a lot of pain first before I could eventually transform and to help others. And why I'm doing this is because when I started on my spiritual journey, it wasn't easy. I mean, even when it came to finding schools, a lot of people felt threatened by my energy, and they thought like, okay, she's going to do this course. She has a lot of love. She has a lot of light. So yeah, she might steal my customers. And I mean, those were just schoolmates. So, and I just could never understand how even like that, or even certain colleagues, because I'm a person that I think it's a blessing everybody has gifts, and I think it's a blessing that everybody puts their gifts out there to help other people. So I would never be jealous of somebody else. I'm actually a person who motivates. I mean, even if there's other colleagues or light workers to say, Trace, can you do some commercial for me on your YouTube channel? No problem, because everybody has different talents and different gifts. So I do feel maybe that's why the divine helps me, and brings all you beautiful souls to me, because we are all one. And as long as I stay loving and I can share whatever I can share with the world, why not? So you have to go with your gut. Yeah, that is true, Angela. I watch you on TV. Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, thank you very much for all your support, guys. Well, you know where to find me. Many of you know my business email, because I also have my practice. I do a lot of things. I also work with a colleague. I also do healings in distance. Usually do that by emails, photos. So I do many things. So, Sharif, I'm an earth sign Gemini. Is it crazy to rather be an earth sign? No. You know what it is? You can. And is it crazy rather to be an earth sign? Let me tell you, the earth sign readings that I've done, earth signs really go through a lot. The energy feels much more heavy. I don't think it's better to be a different sign than another sign. It's just, it has to do with life lessons and things you learn on your path. I mean, I'm a fire sign, I'm a Sagittarius. So in this moment for me, it's even more heavy to stand still. Let me just be honest, you guys, because I dive into things really. And my fingers got burnt in many parts of life because I always used to rush into things, but now I've learned to have more patience and to take steps bit by bit. So, to tell you the truth, when it comes to my work, I have all the patience in the world. But when it comes to myself, I'm a perfectionist and I'm very strict on myself. Oh, great, Angela. So you'll understand. You're a Saggy too. Yeah. So this silence is really a big test for me. It's really a big test to have a lot of patience. And I really have to put my energy back, but I know that the divine is preparing me for many things. So yes, it's testing me to come out of my comfort zone. I used to fight it, but now I'm just saying to the divine, come on, whatever you have to give me, let's box. So, and to be honest, guys, sometimes even when my guides wake me up like 2 o'clock in the morning, Trace, you have customers online. Sometimes even just get my slipper and throw it through the room. So you know what? I'm also human, and but I try to communicate with them a bit more to say, you guys, I really need to charge. I really need to sleep. So, well, you learn. That's why the Arthur Findlay College in England, for those who also want to look that out. I went there last year in April. It really did me good to work with my own tools. I found out what skills I have as well, spiritual teacher, healer, whatever you call me, medium. I don't really believe in the names that they give. I just see myself as Tracy, and I just want to share my love and whatever I know with the world, so to help anybody. But that really, really did me good to discover myself. Really did me good. No, Gemini is actually not on an unstable side at all. It's not unstable. Yeah, that is just like trying to look into your energy, but we'll talk about that, Sharif, at a later time when we make an appointment. So guys, any more questions? Any more things you'd like to say, maybe to each other in the chat? Before I go, I really don't want to close the chat because I really am enjoying your company and all your beautiful, loving energy, and for you guys joining me. But I think it's important to also get to know each other and to interact with each other. Okay. I love this too. That's great. So remember, the meditation didn't work out last week. Very sorry, couldn't go live. So I've moved it to this Wednesday, 8:30. I'm only going to post 2 meditations for the upcoming period, you guys. You can work with these 2 meditations if you feel you need to ground yourself, or if you feel too much energy is around you, or you feel you're not stable. I don't want to post too many after each other, because then you won't really have the time and focus to do the meditations. So this upcoming Wednesday, 8:30 Dutch time, I'm going to try and do the lives. And since this worked out, that's good. So we'll do the next ones. Yes, I love this too, but are the others shy? I don't know. Well, Angela is also talking. So I don't think Angela is shy. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So am I. So am I. I want to share as a lot of things as possible. And I also want to try and see if I can post different things on my Instagram and post different things on my YouTube channel, so you guys can have a bit of variety. But remember, guys, if there's certain readings about certain topics you want me to do, just give a shout out. So it's no problem. I'm easy to adjust myself or to change things, so that is no problem. You are much stronger now, Tracy. It's a strong feeling. It's true, because to be honest, after I went to Arthur Findlay College last year, it was April, I didn't have much of a chance to recover from that transformation. A lot of doors opened at the same time, but probably because this period was coming, and probably because the more souls were going to be awakened during this period. I already felt that a lot of souls were going to be awakened, and I even spoke about this topic with a colleague of mine, and I even had dreams and visions that I even said in this period, a lot of light workers, healers are going to be placed in a different position. They're not going to be comfortable, certain of them, because they're used of working different ways. And I'm also kind of like being pushed out of my comfort zone to grow. For me, it's energy of a very short period. It might seem long for a lot of people, but it's just I have to, because I know a lot of people are awakening and a lot of people need support, but also in very deep layers. So yeah, I'm just trying to find my way, and I'm just hoping that after we come out this period of stillness, and when the time comes that we can start traveling again, that I can finally go to Peru and do my shaman course, because that's my next step in, well, my spiritual mountain, as they say, for my growth. And that will help me to assist more souls. Everything suits again, my spiritual education growth. Oh, love you, Helen. Helen is also, let me tell you, Helen is the woman that actually knew about Arthur Findlay College, because I was really looking for a school that I could really learn. I've done a lot of courses. I've done hypnotherapy. I did other courses, but I always felt like it wasn't enough. I couldn't find something. And actually, Helen was the one that showed me the Arthur Findlay School. And I'm very grateful, my dear, because once I just entered that school, it was just so amazing feeling the loving energy. So if anybody in the future really wants to even learn more about certain tools, they have all kind of courses. It's really good. I know after I go to Peru, after I do my shaman course, I'm definitely going to go back to do the mediumship course, and that's going to be a big challenge. But Arthur Finley, for me, out of my own experience, is actually the best place to go. They even have weekends, even for healings. If you feel like I just want to do a healing, it's no problem. They have everything for everyone out there. Ah, thank you, Helen. You too. Beautiful. Thank you for all the support. Okay, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I want to thank you so much for your support, your love, from wherever you guys are all from, all over the globe. Please keep on liking, sharing, subscribing. If you know any other people out there, just introduce my channel. I'm just already extremely grateful of how it's going, and I hope it can grow more and can reach more people out there. And I hope all the messages that I give you can help you in some certain way. So sending lots of love and light to all of you guys. And for the rest that are going to be here this coming Wednesday, 8:30, I'm going to try at least to go online, maybe about 8:15, just to see that I really, really can go online like I did now. I just did it a bit different. So hope to see you next time, you guys. Okay, and thank you very much. And for the Dutch speaking people, dank je wel en tot gauw. Thank you, Angela. You too. Oh, tot snel.